Are you happy with the response so far with the way pilot project is progressing?
So, if you've read the budget announcement, so the target for this under the scheme is about 1 crore youth over the next 5 years. So, before we went in, because it's a new concept, it's a completely a new, experiment which we are trying out in the field. So, we went for a pilot project. And under the pilot project, what we were looking at is essentially about a lakh and 25 lakh opportunities being offered to children across the entire country. So our expectation more is in terms of what learnings we make from the pilot project, so that we are able to collate them and use them in the final rollout of the phase 1 of the scheme. So our expectations are around the learnings we are making, whatever we can, garner from all the stakeholders, which includes the industry, the youth, the state governments, the national ministries. So numbers, we're happy with the number of opportunities posted. The number of applications also was very encouraging. The number of joinings hasn't been to commensurate with the number of applications, but that's, like I said, it's a learning phase for us. So it's a pilot project.
Right. Like you said, the part of the learning phase where the joinings were not as much as you expected, and that's normal, ma'am, because you've started with this and it's been the talk of the town for quite some time, and like you have said, it's progressing. In terms of data and latest numbers, what is the current dashboard looking like with the term in terms of the number of internships offered and the people who've accepted them?
Okay, so like I said, we offered about, we in the sense, the companies.
Yeah.
So like that it's targeted to the top 500 companies in terms of their average CSR spend over the last 3 years. In the first phase of the pilot project, we had about 275 to 280 companies participating, and they posted 1.25 lakh opportunities in the space of 3 weeks, which is really something tremendous, and I think the industry really deserves to be congratulated for that, the kind of response they came up with. Now, and the number of applications were about 6.21 lakh. The number of applicants, because we allowed each child to give about 5 preferences, we had about 1.81 lakh applicants who registered and then gave their applications. We had about 82,000 offers. Okay. So that itself is a huge number.
That's quite a big number.
That's a huge number. And considering it's the first time that you're offering something like an internship, which is a completely novel concept, to children living across 745 districts of the country. It's not an urban-centric offering of opportunities. It's to all remotest parts of the country. Okay, so 82,000 offers, out of which I think within the timeline which we have specified, because it was the first round of the pilot project, about 28,000 accepted the offers. All right, and about 40,000 didn't take a decision. So they were, they were in the process of deciding. But the aim is not to fill up 1.25 lakh opportunities all at one go. It's to fill up these opportunities over a period of time, over the entire span of the pilot project.
That's quite a connect, ma'am, that you have shared, and it's really fascinating that students and young professionals, I'd say, across the country have been coming in order to join this internship scheme. And the pilot project, like you said, until it goes on, it's going to be a phase of learning. Has the round 2 been better than round 1 in terms of acceptance and offers that the youth have taken in?
So again, let me say that the pilot project will run out for almost the approval was for almost for a year.
For a year.
And the first round is over, which took us 2 months. Second round is on. Again, the opportunities which did not get filled in the first round, those have been changed to a certain degree. We found that the uptake and the acceptance was higher for graduates. And yes, okay. So that was because we had opportunities for 10th plus, 12th plus, ITI, polytechnic, and graduates. So it was the highest number was for 10th and the ITI in polytechnic.
So there have been students who have come with just 10th class.
Yes, yes. So that's very important to understand. This is not a scheme which is so it's about increasing employability, like I said, right? So it's not aimed at children who are completely educated also. So the idea was the people who have lower employability, or would I say that on the ladder of of skills, they probably are at the the first two steps,
Yeah.
so to say. So we have out of the first 1,25,000, we had about 35,000 opportunities for the graduates. We had about 27 to 29,000 for ITI and polytechnics, and the rest were between the 10th and the 12th. So it was not as if it is not as if it's meant only for the graduates.
Yeah,
and even in the graduates, we're not looking at graduates from professional degrees, so or from elite institutions. It's about people. It's about graduates who've done a normal BA or a BBA or a BCom or even a B Pharma. So it's all about these kind of degrees, which normally will never get an opportunity for an internship. So my take,
and these could turn into jobs.
They may turn into jobs. We expect that if they perform well, and the industry actually is coming into with a lot of effort they're putting in, not only in terms of putting out the opportunities, but even in selecting and then mentoring the youth. So we've got a very encouraging response from the industry, and round 2 has begun. The application round is still going on. And after this round gets over, we'll have round 3. So it's an iterative process. It will keep going on till we are, when we think that, okay, now we've picked up enough learnings and we can go into phase 1 of the scheme.
If you like the video, do like, comment, share and subscribe.